So I have a doubt, Wow Momo has been your first baby, You started with Momo, now you're doing Wow Chicken and Wow China. So how do you give the same PR to your new brands, It's like Wow Momo still has to become bigger, right? It should become bigger than, so it needs a lot more investment and time. But now you have two more babies. So how do you ensure that, how are you thinking about it, between your three brands and maybe your fourth brand?
So two things, Ishwar. Number one, when we launched Wow China, we realized that we need to have a great competent team in place. For both Wow Chicken and Wow China, we've been far ahead in terms of recruiting a great team very early in life. With Wow Momo, what we did after say 10 years of existence or say 7 years of existence, we started doing that for Wow China and Wow Chicken at a regular day. And then also at a macro level, we have distributed our responsibilities. We have distributed our focus. So there are, people who are in charge of Wow Momo expansion, and there are people who are in charge of Wow China expansion. When between founders also, the amount of time Sagar gives for the reviews of Wow China is far more than what what he used to give for what he gives for Wow Momo today. Wow Momo reviews are spearheaded by Miftar, the CFO and co-founder of ours. I give a lot of time to Wow Chicken. So that's how we've distributed responsibility. And bringing the right people, right team is what has made it well. And in terms of marketing, if you ask me, for Wow Momo, we don't think that we don't think twice before spending. For Wow China, we are extremely ROI conscious. For Wow Chicken, we are not spending right now. Any other question?
Thank you, Murli. Amazing session as always. Even your last NRI session was something to watch out for. This is Ayush. We are a brand aspiring to be the shawarma brand for the world. It's called Just Shawarma. In Bangalore, we're there at 16 locations. So I just wanted to understand, Murli, like when we talk about, say, getting funds, okay, would you prioritize, do you prioritize growth or your EBITDA margins, the unit level metrics has to be sorted out first, or do you prioritize growth? What should be prioritized?
Prioritizing growth is something which is very critical. If you are, and that's, but at the same time, we also invested a lot in terms of product backend quality, backend maintenance. That is one definitely there, but growth was major part of our expansion, pumping. Now that we are growing and a lot of growth is organic, like we are possibly a few of the profitable QSR brands. So a lot of growth happens organically also. Now we are investing a lot in terms of tech. But product is something which is constantly on our head. And to be honest with you, Ishwar is there. He'll tell you that today for any success of an organization or a food business, reimagining food the way you did 3 years, 5 years back is very critical. And we are part to that. We are trying our level best. We constantly do lot of trials in that. And food is rethinking the way you are producing the food and serving your food is very critical. So balance out between that and growth. Rest all can be, you will have time. Don't be that brand that wants to go on TV the moment they got funding. I would personally say that there are brands that are doing good, no offense to them, but I personally feel that solid brand बनना है तो food पे invest करो, growth पे invest करो.
You mean to say focus on the products and
product and growth.
And the growth.
जो दिखता है वो बिकता है.
Thanks.
Whoa.
Hi Murli.
Hi.
Sandeep from Kitchens Art. So you were always, so Wow Momo is a Momo brand, so Wow China came as a natural, extension of it. But how did you guys get to Wow Chicken? So what was the thought process? How did you, as a company, how did you guys get into, making that as a brand? What was the thought process of starting that as a brand?
So internally, we have a belief that our brand is wow. Brand and the occasion we reach out to the consumer is we started as Momo, our Momo. We did a research in 2018, and it was an extensive research where we found out that there was a huge cuisine gap in a singular Chinese brand across the country. So we did Wow China. Couple of during the lockdown, actually, before the second phase of lockdown, we did another study. We realized that it's a 2,400 crore market, and there's a single player trying to take all the pie. We said, why should he have all the fun? So we did that, and then we realized, okay, we can't be a Me Too. What can you do? What are the things that are not there? We have multiple grilled options. We have lot of other flavors apart from the same old, we innovated with chicken, and hence we started Wow Chicken. So that's the idea behind it. We feel that a consumer today wants to eat out in multiple occasion and wants to eat different things in multiple occasion. More the vision is to be share of the stomach, have higher share of the stomach rather than having a minuscule share of the stomach.
Thanks.
तो एक बंदे को मैं महीने में 2 बार मोमो खिला सकता हूँ, पर मैं महीने में 2 बार मोमो, 2 बार चिकन, 2 बार चाइना खिला सकता हूँ. So great, thank you everyone. It's been amazing here. Thanks a lot.